What's up guys? So I think some of you guys have realized that I've been playing Grow A Garden recently. Basically, we have just completed admin wars with Scammy Sammy and we are in the second part of the Beanstalk Event. We have to feed the giant with food to level up. As you level up, you have more access to the shop. I will cover on how to get a cooking kit quickly because you need that to prepare food for the giant. Open up your garden guide, go to achievements, core plants, then common achievements. And we have these common achievements. Complete all of them. The more tedious one are actually harvesting 200 carrots and shoveling 100 plants because that's manual. For the carrots, you should have lots of restock during the admin wars a few days ago, like thousands of them. If not, you're pretty much cooked. For that 100 plants to be shoveled, you cannot use carrot as it is a single harvest plant, so use strawberries for it. You don't want to shovel your high value plants. Claim the cooking kit when you have completed all the common achievements. The cooking kit is a cosmetic that can be interacted with. You need to place it down and use it. Now to the recipes. Mutation doesn't matter. Only the rarity of the food matters. Transcendent food gives 9 points, Prismatic gives 8 points, Divine 7 points, Mythical 6 points, Legendary 5 points and so on. Basically, I wouldn't look at anything below Mythical. Now assuming you're quite an intermediate player with access to the regular prismatic seeds like the Beanstalk, Burning Bud, Amber Lily, Giant Pinecone and Sugar Apple, etc., you can progress quite quickly. Admin Wars had a lot of restock for those, but the star of the recipes I used is the Sugar Apple. I planted 4 sugar apple trees and it was way more than enough because sugar apple trees produce multiple fruits and they kinda grow fast. I also had 6 burning buds. You really don't need any if you don't have them. They grow pretty slowly and you can only harvest one at a time before it regrows. So my favorite recipe is the prismatic sugar apple smoothie. It only requires 2 sugar apples. That's it. Really simple to make. Yeah, and they give 8 points. Well, if you really have a lot of seeds, you can add 1 more sugar apple and 1 burning bud. So a total of 3 sugar apples and 1 burning bud for a transcendent sweet tea. Now this is the only transcendent recipe that I know of without the bone blossom. The bone blossom is an event exclusive plant and most of the newer players will not have them. But I don't think it's worth it though. Yeah, sure it gives 9 points, but the previous double sugar apples give 8 points with much less resources. What if you are really tight on sugar apples? Like maybe you can only afford 1 sugar apple tree. Then mix sugar apple with coconut. Coconut is a really cheap plant. You get a divine food for that, which is 7 points. Don't have sugar apples? Beanstalk and coconut give a divine food too. Beanstalk can be easily obtained from this event as well. The next recipe is for newer players without access to prismatic seeds. You can also put 2 pepper and 1 corn for a mythical food. The ingredients are barely anything too expensive and you get 6 points for that. Pretty good for a beginner. Now anything below mythical is kinda no longer worth it. Some of the ingredients needed are still prismatic fruits and they give 5 points. So this is where I will stop.